With the 4th of July behind us, if you're looking for another reason to celebrate, this week we celebrate National Sugar Cookie Day. And a great place to find them begins this week's Explore Tulsa.
Then we make it spick and span.
Followed by the family business.
Plus, good eats for your best friends.
Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. Thanks for making Explore Tulsa part of your summer this year. Now, with Sugar Cookie Day on the calendar this week, I asked Stevie to find us a bakery making cookies and bread to feature on the show.
And I got right on it too, Trish. No loafing around here. Get it? Loafing.
Yeah, I got it. And the baked goods at Farrell Family Bread is amazing too.
Well, our owner, Tom Farrell, and his wife started it in 1999. She's an MD. Tom had been a restaurant chef for years and got more into the bread making process and really got into really good artisan made breads, and breads the way they used to be made. And no one was doing that around here. When I say around here, I don't mean just Tulsa, this whole region practically. And he just perfected some recipes while he was working in restaurants and his techniques. And then he started this with just himself. I was from around here, raised here, did about 12 years in the oil field and about 9 years in environmental consulting. And then I got into restaurants here until 2000, the first of 2000. I was restaurant chef for a little while, and I wasn't feeling the love, and so I found out they were needing someone, and I came to work here. Started out mixing dough. Well, the main difference is we've got more time to plan our whole day, unless something goes wrong, which happens, as opposed to in a restaurant where you've got orders coming in. You never know if a tour bus full of 25 people are going to pull up at your door. It's kind of the luxury we have to plan that ahead, but it's also a necessity. They started mixing at 6 o'clock this morning, and here it is 10 o'clock, and they're just now baking the first of the bread. And they won't be finished baking until about 5:30 or 6 tonight. After the years, it's just evolved. We've added our pastry line. We do a lot of cookies, a lot of pound cakes. We also do about 4 or 5 different antipastas, a muffalata mix, a tapenade, hummus, a couple kinds of hummus. And in the summer, we do fresh mozzarella, and we sell all we can make. We still do everything the old world way. We'll mix our base ingredients on our base breads is flour, water, salt, and yeast. There are no additives, there are no preservatives, there's no artificial flavors, colors, dough, what they call extenders, which makes the gluten tougher than it needs to be. It is what it is. Everything we do is shaped by hand, and it's as much a feel and an art as it is a science. Well, the thing that's real popular in the summer is sourdough bread. It's a traditional sourdough. It's not like a San Francisco sourdough where they'll use vinegar or sour milk to speed up the souring process. Our sourdough starter is simply untreated, unbleached flour and water. And we mix it kind of stiff, and then we let it set out in the bakery in a container for 3 or 4 hours, and it starts to sour naturally on its own. I like seeing the new customers that say, wow, this is like the bread I used to get here or there, or wherever it is, Italy or back east, or things like that they've looked for a bread that doesn't upset their stomach and it doesn't bother them, and a lot of times they'll try ours because of the no additives, and it really makes a difference with them.
Rick gave us a goodie bag with all the bread and cookies, and they were delicious.
To see all of the baked goods Rick and his staff have to offer, or all the restaurants and stores you can find their products at, visit farrellbread.com to learn more.
Those bakers were amazing, the way they would handle the dough, but it didn't take long for us to get flour all over us and in the Explore Tulsa mobile.
Ooh, sounds like we could stand to have our van to get a complete detail.
Yeah, and Maybe get it cleaned real good too would be nice.
Right. Next, we'll meet the guy behind the Tulsa Auto Spa when we return with more Explore Tulsa.
Hey, it's Stevie from Explore Tulsa with my friend and optometrist for many years, Dr. Robert Zellner. Tell everybody why it's so good to come in to see you.
Well, that's a great question. Let's see, we've got 2 great locations. We try to stay cutting edge at every point along the way because let's face it, everybody wants to come in and get taken care of in a timely fashion and get the latest, greatest stuff and save some money and get on with their life. And see clearly.
And if you don't believe it, look on the website.
Absolutely, drzellner.com. You can find that we have our 2 locations at 69th and Memorial and 3030 South Harvard, or you can give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020.
And I got 4 kids, and I gotta tell you, as a big family like that, it's affordable too.
Oh yes, and of course, the number one reason, you save some money. I mean, with our 2-pair specials, with our different unique packages that we put together, I mean, you can come in here and your money can go a lot farther than anywhere else.
And that's why with Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates, seeing is believing.
Oh, I like that, Stevie. Well done.
Send me some love.
Look at us. We woke up one morning with every song that ever mattered to anyone. So now what? Music's meant to be heard, out loud, where your life happens, where you dance, where you love, and where you live. When everyone has every song ever written, what matters most is how you listen.
Come hear for yourself at Video Revolution.
Hi again. We're very excited to see you still with us for more Explore Tulsa.
Now Trish, how do you get your car clean?
Well, I usually just run it through the car wash, or if I see a softball team needing donations at Quick Trip.
Oh my gosh, no wonder your car smells the way it does. Your car's your lifeline to everything. Work, friends, food. You should treat it like you would your best friend.
Well, my best friends don't ask me to bathe them.
That's why we have Blake at Tulsa's Auto Spa.
On my 16th birthday, my uncle gave me a kind of like a little gift box of car cleaning supplies whenever I got my first car, a 1967 Mustang. And even though the paint wasn't in the best condition, I still washed it, waxed it, and spent time maintaining it just because I cared for it a lot. And then whenever I got my current car, a 2007 Mustang GT, I was able to spend a little bit more time cleaning it how I wanted to, going and correcting the paint. It's a black car, so it gets really dirty, it gets scratched up real easy. Being able to maintain that and is what kind of drove me to learn some of the things that I know now and do on other cars. Tulsa Auto Spa has been around for a month now. Just now starting out, I've been detailing for about a year on the side, a year and a half on the side, just for fun. It started out with a passion for keeping my car clean throughout the years, and it grew into cleaning other people's cars, taking that money, going and buying more supplies to clean my car, ended up cleaning more people's cars, ended up getting more friends with some nicer cars, and finally had an opportunity to open a location. I've had everything from going and washing a Ford GT valued at around $330,000 to a car that I just finished, a $4,000 2001 4Runner. Anything from going and washing and waxing the higher-end cars to going and extracting stains from children over the years in vans, sedans, anything. I'll clean anything, I'll make anything look nice. Correcting paint is the process of using essentially a real fine sandpaper. It's actually a foam pad that you go and put on a random orbital polisher, which means that it spins in a completely random pattern and it won't leave a line or waves in the paint. What you do is you go and use that foam pad and you use an abrasive compound, and it actually goes and sands off the very fine layer of the clear coat on the paint and leaves it looking like a new paint coat. Taking your car to me, I'm going to spend a lot more time in your car than you would per se. A lot of people don't want to sit out there and clean their car, especially cleaning the car the way I do, going into every single crack of the car. I'm able to shampoo carpets and get some stains out that you may not be able to ever. I've got a special machine that goes and helps with the extraction of stains. I do have certain tools as far as my polishers, my buffing equipment, and my chemicals that other people may not know of, other people may not use, that I find to be the best as far as I use currently. From the second it comes in the door to the second it leaves, it's fully insured. If something does happen whenever you try to clean the car, say you're in your driveway, you damage something, you scratch the paint, and you're kind of stuck there. If something does happen here, it is covered, it is insured, as well as you're using a professional. You're using professional equipment, professional tools, and a professional environment. I do. I'm an automotive and commercial photographer on the side. Anything automotive is a big part of my life. In order for me to take a nice picture of a car, the car's got to be clean, and I'm able to do that now. The passion for me doing this is I want to be able to sustain myself completely off of this, be able to branch off into other things such as paint protection films, doing whatever I can to keep business coming in, eventually go and hire on more people and turn this into something I can be proud of.
That Blake is really cleaning up. No, but seriously, he's got all kinds of amazing tools to keep your car looking like new.
To set an appointment or to learn more about what Blake has to offer, visit TulsaAutoSpa.com.
Once you have your car all cleaned, maybe you could find a famous artist to paint it and put it up in your living room.
I'm probably not going to put a painting of my car up in my living room. But an artist that I would love to share her work in my home has to be Tracy Rabbit.
Oh, she is incredible, and we'll learn how her work keeps her dad's memory alive and strong when Explore Tulsa continues.
Our most beautiful 4K HDR TV. Easily manage your cables for even a clean rear look. It hangs flat on the wall, just like a piece of art. Yet, its slimness creates astounding images. Experience new discoveries with Android TV by getting instant access to everything you need. Introducing the latest Sony 4K HDR TV.
Hello, I'm John Erling with Voices of Oklahoma. Our great state has been home to countless individuals whose place in history has been earned through each of their many accomplishments. Voices of Oklahoma's mission is to preserve their story in an oral history presentation like none other. Accounts direct from famous Oklahomans, political figures, and many others who have left their indelible mark on the development, history, and future of Oklahoma. So please, treat yourself by listening to those who are the voices of Oklahoma.
Welcome back for more Explore Tulsa. For some, having a famous father could be a little bit of a challenge.
But for Cherokee native Tracy Rabbit, her dad is the driving force behind great memories and crafting her art.
Being an artist, I think it's something that we would do anyway. Doing it as a career, that's a totally different thing. And to be able to meet in the middle, make a living at it, and inspire others or touch people through our art is something really special. My dad, Bill Rabbit, started his artwork, I would say in the mid-70s, started doing it full-time in the early 80s. Did it over for 40 years, but was very well liked in the community and Mays County surrounding areas. You know, my dad always had the talent. It truly was a gift from God. I can show you a letter from his kindergarten teacher saying that he had quite a talent in drawing, but did not get along well with others. I did not really realize the impact that he had on people's lives with his art until I started traveling with him. And I would say my first recollection of that was I was about 16 and he was doing a signing at a gallery in Santa Fe and people were lined up to get his work. He loved color. Color made him happy. He was self-taught, as I am too. But he was never afraid to experiment with color or different subject matter. He had always encouraged me to do my thing, not in a pushing way, but in an encouraging way. I had plans when I graduated college to actually work for the Bureau of Indian Affairs or the Cherokee tribe, but God had other plans for me. And during my years of junior high school, I sold my work, and he took it with him to gallery shows. And then when I graduated college, I was doing it full time with him. You know, after my dad passed, it was very difficult, I thought, to pick up the pieces and to go on. But both my parents instilled a strength in me that we're not quitters. And every day that I get up, put 2 feet on the ground in the morning, I thank God I'm blessed to have orders to come to the shop, to do, to fill, to send out. You know, the only word I can think of is blessed. Truly, truly blessed. Every piece that we do, of course, is a piece of our soul, our personality. And when we're at a show, certain pieces will move certain people. And when they walk into your booth and comment, or we've had people that it literally brought them to tears. So you know, as an artist, that you have touched them, and you feel that that you have accomplished something special. Well, I think your imagination as an artist, it's like any a muscle. The more you use it, the bigger it gets, the easier ideas come. I would say in the beginning, sure, with any other artist, you struggle. And then you look at other art that inspires you. For me, it was, you know, several different people, the primary being my dad. I was the first one in my family to graduate with a degree, and I think if you're an artist, the art is in you. Having a business degree is invaluable because it teaches you the other side. In the last 5 years of my dad's time here, we collaborated on a lot of pieces together, all of those relating to Cherokee history and culture. And all of those originals actually the Cherokee Nation owns. As of today, I would say those are the special ones, and will remain so because there obviously will not be anymore. The saying, you're blessed to be stressed, that's what I tell myself sometimes when I feel overwhelmed and people are calling, where's our order, where's our order? And I tell myself, one order at a time, you're going to get it all done. You're blessed to be stressed. So right now, life is good. Life is good, and I'm trying to make my dad proud and carry on his legacy, and also hopefully pass it on to the next generation is what I'm hoping.
Tracy's not only a wonderful artist, but she also has business savvy that makes her more successful than many who try to make a living as an artist.
And to find out how you can make one of her works your own, visit BillAndTracyRabbit.com.
Art comes in many different forms.
Well, true. Earlier, Rick showed us his skills as a baker and Tracy as a painter.
And our next guest is a chef who takes her skills to serve a breed of a whole different kind.
That's right. Lynn Alsup is serving up the good stuff for our four-legged friends when we come back with more Explore Tulsa.
For over 33 years, Video Revolution has been Tulsa's headquarters for all the best name brands of cutting-edge electronics. The experts at Video Revolution can put it all together for that ultimate home theater experience. Video Revolution on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis for Tulsa's best team of qualified sales, service, and installation technicians.
Like parents have a thing, when it gets too quiet in the home, we're worried. You know what I mean? I don't like silence in the home because it just feels dead.
Silence, that just doesn't feel like a creative place to me.
Turning on music in your house is almost like turning on the lights in your house.
Music makes mundane stuff better. and it's never too late to discover new things.
You just never know what song's gonna come on next.
Silence is probably the enemy of a happy home.
Come hear for yourself at Video Revolution.
Hey, thanks for coming back around for more Explore Tulsa.
Now, Stevie, how do you prepare the food for your pets?
Well, I usually grab the can opener from the pantry, give it a swirl around, and then spoon it out into a dish.
You know, a lot of that stuff isn't good for your pets. What you need is someone like Lynn Alsup to teach you how best to feed your pets with her new program at PetsWellPantry.com.
My parents both owned a restaurant growing up. Ever since I was little, itty bitty, we were in the kitchen learning to do many different things. One of the things that they taught was incorporating their culture of food. Obviously, it was Chinese food. So they incorporated some fresh vegetables and nice good protein and rice, so a carb with it. That's where I learned how to learn different techniques, learning how to blend and make things texture-wise and then flavor. With cooking, it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So, eventually when you do it more often then you know what the taste is, you keep it consistent. So I learned how to do that with my parents. Well, I grew up working in a restaurant facility from grade school till I graduated high school. So I did say I did not want to work in a kitchen, that I wanted to do something else when I grew up. And I did steer away from that. I went into dental assisting school. I have a background in IT, and I also have a background as an investment broker. And in the last 8 years, I discovered food again, and it was not for me or for the two-legged customers. It was discovered for the four-legged customers. I adopted a pet from the Humane Society, and I learned that some of the things that were in the dog food was not the healthiest, had a lot of different fillers and chemicals, and the products were not human grade. And I realized after doing research that there is a healthier option, and I've been cooking for my rescue pet for the last 8 years, and in the last year we came up with PetsWell Pantry. I believe many people are not aware of some of the things that are in commercial pet food, as far as the quality of it. So always, educate yourself so that you are your pet's, cheerleader when it comes to making sure that they're taken care of. We have a Wagalicious cuisine. We offer 3 different foods. We offer the beef Wolfington, which is 100% grass-fed beef with green beans, cucumber, carrots, kale. We use coconut oil with our beef Wolfington, and the dogs love it. The coconut oil is really good for their coat. A lot of the vegetables that we use helps with allergies. We also do a chicken pup pie, and it's our organic, 100% natural chicken breast and dark meat chicken thighs. We base it with olive oil, a little bit of Himalayan sea salt, and bake it. And we use, again, very fresh cucumber, zucchini, kale, carrots, and then olive oil. And then finally, our turkey fettuccine is our carnivore lovers dish, because it has lots and lots of fresh turkey, and it also has organic eggs and many other vegetables that are sweet potatoes, butternut squash, and brown rice. So a lot of really good stuff in there. We all love our pets. We all want the best things for them. Nutrition is from the inside out, just like humans, and we're learning that if you feed them a wholesome food every single day, they'll just live a longer and healthier life.
I love the names of the dishes. beef wolfington, chicken pup pie.
If you're looking for a healthier diet for your dog, visit PetsWellPantry.com.
Man, let me tell you what, that chicken pup pie looks so good. I think my dog and I could share that for dinner.
Stick around. We'll be back with more Explore Tulsa.
Have you outgrown your home entertainment system? Then it's time to step up with Video Revolution and Sony for the ultimate 4K home theater experience. Size does matter when it comes to the quality and enjoyment that you get from a home entertainment system. Engineered by the experts at Video Revolution on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get one pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99 or my two-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
I want to get a new TV. There's like 1,000 different brands, all with different features. I wish I could make sense of it all. What do you think is best?
You should go to Video Revolution. Their experts will tell you everything you need to know. They carry the latest LED and 4K TVs and will even install it and set it up for you too.
She's right. You wouldn't talk to anyone but your dentist about your bicuspid. So when it comes to home entertainment, only trust the experts at Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Be sure and join us next week when we meet Tulsa doll maker Carolyn Ritter and check out the exhibit featured at the Hardesty Library.
Special thanks to Rick Miller for introducing us to all the fine baked goods at Farrell Family Bread.
Well, thanks too to Blake at Tulsa Auto Spa for doing his magic and keeping Tulsa's finest autos looking amazing. And thanks to Tracy Rabbit for sharing her story and love for Native American art and the cherished memory of her father, Bill Rabbit.
Also, thanks to Lynn Alsop for creating a fabulous menu to help better care for our pups.
Remember, if you miss any of the show, you can always catch us at exploretulsa.com.
As always, each week we feature the people, places, and attractions that make us proud to call Tulsa our home.
And hey, don't forget to like us on Facebook. Share with us someone you think Tulsa should know more about.
Plus, remember, Explore Tulsa is brought to you by Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Stop by, say hello to Ron and all the guys for all your home entertainment needs.
And Explore Tulsa is also proudly brought to you by Dr. Robert Zollner and Associates.
Home of the $99 deal, get one pair of glasses, stylish ones, and an eye exam for just $99. Plus, he has 2 locations, 3030 South Harvard and 69th and Memorial.
Well, that's all the time we have for you on this week's show, but we'll see you next week right here on Explore Tulsa.